So this question, we have a recursively defined sequence. The first term is 1, the second term is 3. The nth term, u sub n, is 2 times u sub n minus 2 minus u sub n minus 1. There are a lot of confusing pieces of notation here, but there's a way for us to make this work. We want to find the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth elements of this recursively defined sequence, and then find the sum of the first 5 elements. So let's first go to u sub 3. Now, how am I going to do that? We have this rule right here. U sub n is 2n minus 2 minus un minus 1. So I'm going to let n equal 3. Plug it in. U sub 3 equals 2 times u sub 3 minus 2 minus u sub 3 minus 1. So we get u sub 3 is 2. 3 minus 2, u sub 1 minus 3 minus 1 is 2. So I get u sub 3 is twice u1 minus u2. Twice u1, 2 times 1 minus u2 minus 3. U sub 3 is 2 minus 3. U sub 3 is negative 1. So let's make a note of that. So u sub 3 is negative 1. Now I would like to go to u sub 4. So what are we going to do? We're going to look at the recursion, the recursively defined function up here, and replace the n's with 4s. So let's do that. If n is 4, what do I have? U sub 4 equals what? 2u4 minus 2 minus u4 minus 1. So u sub 4 is 2, u4 minus 2 is 2, minus u sub 3. So u sub 4 is 2u2, well u2 is 3. Minus u3, u3 was negative 1. So we get u4 is 6 minus negative 1, 6 plus 1, we get u4 is 7. To get u5, we're going to go up here to our recursively defined function and replace the n with 5. What is that going to give me? Replacing the n with 5, u sub 5 equals 2 u sub 5 minus 2 minus u sub 5 minus 1. So u sub 5 equals 2, u sub 5 minus 2 is 3, minus u sub 5 minus 1, u sub 4. 2 u sub 3 was negative 1, minus u sub 4 minus 7. So we get u sub 5 is negative 2 minus 7. So u sub 5 is negative 9. And I need to get u sub 6, so let's go ahead and do u sub 6 next. So again, we have our recursive function here, un, so replace n with 6. U sub 6 is 2u6 minus 2 minus u6 minus 1. u6 is 2u4 minus u5. u6 is 2 times u4, 2 times 7, minus u5 minus negative 9. U sub 6, 2 times 7 is 14 plus 9. 14 and 9 is 23. So we have u1 and u2 up here. u1 is 1, u2 is 3, u3 is negative 1, u4 is 7, u5 is negative 9, u6 is 23. Now, what's the next thing that the question was asking me? We want to find the sum as k goes from 1 to 5 of u sub k, so we're not using the sixth one. Sum as k goes from 1 to 5. Of u sub k is what? Sum as k goes from 1 to 5 of u sub k would be u sub 1 plus u sub 2 plus u sub 3 plus u sub 4 plus u sub 5. U sub 1 up here is 1 plus u sub 2 is 3 plus u sub 3 is negative 1 plus u sub 4 is 7 plus u sub 5, whoops, u sub 5 is negative 9. I don't like the way that's written. We'll do that again. 1 plus 3 plus negative 1 plus 7 plus negative 9. What does that give me? 1 plus 3 plus negative 1 plus 7 plus negative 9. I believe it's 1. After all that work, our answer is just simply equal to 1.